Hi everyone, it's Lori and welcome to my channel. I hope you're all doing well today. So today it is time for our hashtag Shop My Stash 2023, and this is an open collaboration hosted by myself, and this collaboration will be going on all year. And I just came up with this as a way to actually use stuff in my stash this year. So for me, that's what this year is all about. It's just using up what is in my stash, because Lord knows I need to use it. So what we do is we post a video every Monday, or every second and fourth Monday of the month from now through December. And at the end of every video, I will give you the project for the next video, or you could post your pictures on Instagram and Facebook. Just please make sure to tag me in it and use the hashtag ShopMyStash 2023. And if you wouldn't mind, I would appreciate it if you do videos, if you would put my a link to my YouTube channel in your description box. So this week the project was altered playing cards. So this is a prototype that I've already done, and I absolutely love these kinds of playing cards. I love the way the number is and all. So the other side, and I don't know where I got them, so you have to forgive me on that. On the other side is just this blue. So I just got out a bunch of scraps that you see over here, which I sat yesterday and day before and I think I ended up doing like 4 masterboards. I had so much fun. I hadn't, did a masterboard with scraps like that in quite a while. And yeah, I got to get back with that because I'm overrun with scraps. But I just used my scraps, put a sticker butterfly on there and the word believe that was in my stash. So yeah, so that is the prototype there. So what I've done, now you have to excuse my voice, yeah. Allergies are still running rampant, and crap set up in my chest. So yeah, I don't think that's ever going to go away. But yeah, so some of them's more glossy than others. And if you get some that's really glossy, like these aren't, so I don't think it would make a difference. But on this one, all I did was took a piece of what is this? I'm completely blank. It's not coming to me. But anyway, just took it and went over it like this, just to scrub sandpaper. There you go. See, sometimes it takes a while. And just went over that really good, and then it gives it a coarse feel. That way your glue and paper will stick to it better. Or you can take gesso on these two. I didn't do any sanding. I simply did the gesso over it, and if you feel it, it feels kind of scruffy and rough. That will also help your stuff stick to it. But these particular ones that I picked out, I think everything would stick to it fine. And this sandpaper, by the way, guys, was actually in a Facebook market order that I had got of a whole lot, very cheaply might I add, of crafting supplies. So that's where that came from. So yeah, so I got my scraps, so I thought we would just go ahead and get into this. Just wanted to show you guys that, and I know all you people all of you that's been around for a while know all about that, but that's a good way just to make sure that your glue and everything is going to fit. So let's see what we have over here. I have all kinds of scraps over here. That's cute. It's actually really pretty. And I want book page. So yeah, so you could just use your scraps, especially as small as a playing card is. Just use your scraps to cover them with. Now this one right here, guys, I was already playing around with, so I have a little piece of lace here, so I thought I would put it there. And I got out my wax seals that left something to be desired, and this was a square one. Where are you guys at? There you are. And so I just cut the edges off of it to try and make it a little bit prettier, so I thought that would be pretty there. with that little picture there, because it's got the pink and the teacup. It's just a teacup on top of some books. But yeah, I thought that was really cute. So we can glue that one down. So let's see. And then I had this one. And all of this was pretty much in my scraps, guys, except for that little picture. This, and then some book page here. And then I got out a little piece of that. So I thought that would be cute too. Alright, so I think all we need to do is the gluing. You can pretty much use, any kind of glue that you want. I did get out this. This is Aleene's, and it's Collage Page, P-A-U-G-E, Instant Decoupage Matte. I did get that out, and my cheap brushes, which in hindsight I won't buy again. They're from Walmart, and they were super cheap, but all the ends come off. So if you have that happen, my husband actually, y'all don't tell him I took it, but he had some clear grip contact adhesive, bonds metal, glass, fabric, wood, ceramic, leather, paper, plastic, and more laying around, and he had never opened it, so I kind of took it. Yeah, he hasn't asked for it yet, so y'all don't tell on me. So I just put that around it and put it on there, and it may have been 30 minutes ago, and boy, that sucker is on there. She's not going anywhere. So if you have that problem, I am not against buying cheap brushes, because, no more than what I do with, oh man, I wanted to ink this first. No more than what I, do anyway with those brushes. Certainly didn't want to, spend a ton of money on brushes. I think I want this way. It says Paradise Regained on this side. So we'll just do a little bit of inking. I hope you're all doing well today. Doing pretty good. So let me see if I can ink this without getting all hung up in that glue. There we go. Yeah, it's going to be a beautiful day here. So it is Friday when I'm filming. This week I'm off on Friday because I'm doing some training, so I'm not off on my usual Thursday. And Monday it was like freezing temperatures, and today it's going to be a little over 80. So no wonder my body and my allergies and sinuses and all that stuff, they just didn't know what to do. Excuse me, with all of this, crazy weather. Oh, that's cute. Look at that. So I think we'll put all of the bases on there, and then we'll go back and alright, so this piece right here is cardstock, and this was just 24-pound paper. So I'm thinking, do I want to round? I think I want to round the corner on that. Yeah. But yeah, doing some training, so I'm off today instead of yesterday. I think I got another week of training to do, which is going well. She's doing really good. So let's go ahead and ink around this before I forget. There we go. Just go ahead and get that back. Let's get this too. Yep, hope you're all having a good day, getting some crafting in, or you have big plans for the weekend. I will be working, of course, tomorrow and Sunday and then off on Monday. What do I want to use with that? No, I think we can be okay with art glitter glue. My husband's already cut grass for the first time, so that has begun for us. And Lord knows, once you start cutting our grass, you have to do it every single week. It's cute. In order to keep up with it. So his summertime job of doing that has begun. And we were talking yesterday, we've got to go ahead and get started on getting our pool open for the season. There we go. Alright, now we want the Fabri-Tac. For this. Yep, that'll be cute. Just put a little daub right here to get it started. I hope you're all joining in on the collaboration and having fun with it. I am having a blast. It's very exciting, and I really do look forward to when it's time to do this project. Okay. Get kind of a line of glue there and get that down. Oh, that's really cute. Yep, I like that. How that turned out. Alright, so now we have the Fabri-Tac out. Let's go ahead and get this down. I will start out with just a little bit of glue on these pieces. There we go. A little bit around that netting. Of course, we can trim that up if we need to. Now I think I'm going to put this on next. Do just a little bit to get rid of the white edges there. And do I want to... I think I want around these as well. There we go. So let's check this out. Oh yeah, that's going to be really cute. Okay. Fabri-Tac. And then once we get this one done, we will decorate the other one and maybe put a word on that one. Maybe put a word on this one. We'll look and see. Scope out our words and see what they look like. But yeah, this is an excellent project, guys, to use your scraps on. Let's get that down. And then I'll also use the Fabri-Tac on here. Yep, now I think on this one we're not going to have room for a word. I may have a teeny tiny one though. I have a little bowl of words here that was stuck right here in my face, guys. And I organized my desk a little bit. And yeah, these have always been right here in my face and I never used them. I do have some little bitty ones in here. Whoops. Excuse the arm. Let's see, where were those little ones? That one says adventure awaits. That would probably be cute. Okay, so let's snip off a tad there. Tad there. Oops. So let's get a little bit, and I'm using the Fabri-Tac because I have that lace and netting behind there. Okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna be cute. Adventure and books, right? Oh wait. Says the person who does not read, really. Oh, I don't read novels and stuff. Which leads me to a funny story. Well, it may not be funny, but so as a lot of you know, I suffered abuse and trauma as a child, and ever since, okay, so we're going to decorate these two and then we'll be done. So I think we're done with the Fabri-Tac. So cute. Oh, I love it. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think we inked the bag, did we? I have been thinking, guys, over the year, my whole life, about writing a book about my life and my childhood. And at different points, I think it started like in my early 20s, I was actually thinking about it. And of course, life and insecurities and all of that stuff, because it's like, no one cares about my life. You would waste time, writing a book and nothing's going to happen with it. No one's going to care. It's not interesting or whatever, like all of those thoughts that the devil puts in your mind. Okay, on this one, I think maybe just a word. So let's see what we have while I, excuse me, while I babble over here. So anyway, so those were the thoughts, some of which that the devil puts in your mind. And, oh, here's a small one. Maybe we don't want one that small. What about memories? Kind of like that. Yeah, so I never did anything, and here lately I have been thinking more about that, and I have started, guys. I've started writing my book. So yeah, we'll see how that goes. I even have a young lady. Well, I call her a young lady. She's a woman in her 30s. She actually back in like 2000, my goodness, 13 years ago, she was a 16-year-old girl, high school girl, who actually, yeah, I think I like the memories, worked for me at a pizza restaurant that I managed. I was the general manager over 2 restaurants, and yeah, I think I like that. And she worked for me. Good kid, good woman. But she's an artist. She always has been. And yep, I think I'm gonna put that there. So when I was thinking about the book, oh, and Tuesday before last when Mom came over, I may have mentioned it in another video that she came over on a Tuesday, and spent a couple of hours here. There were, of course, missing holes, because I wanted to start with, my birth and a little bit about Mom and her family, and, how she grew up, because I think I've told you guys before, look at there, that's cute, that her and my aunts actually pretty much grew up in an orphanage in Clinton, South Carolina called Thornwell Academy, because her mom, my grandmother, that's my namesake, her name was Ala Mae, and mine is Lori Mae, so I was named after her. Okay, what do we want? I'm thinking I want a butterfly. Where'd I put them? Okay, and a word. Yeah, so I was named after her, and anyway, she had cancer and passed when my mom was 9. And then my mom was also 9, was too kind, when they had to go, her and her 3 sisters, Pat, Linda, Gloria, and then of course my mom Barbara, had to go and live in the orphanage. Grandma had all of that set up before she passed, because unfortunately her husband, my grandpa, was an alcoholic, and Grandma knew that, he wouldn't be able to care for them, so they were actually going to go and live, with one of their grandmothers, but she was already in failing health herself. It's too big. Just get them out. So Grandma knew that they wouldn't be able to be with her. Oh, that one's going the right way. Oh, yeah, that. Kinda didn't want to cover up that Paris, so let's bring Mr. Butterfly on down and kind on up. Yeah, so she had actually went to the Presbyterian church and was talking to the pastor, and the pastor knew of the orphanage and actually took Grandma and my mother and my aunts there for like a visit tour to see what the place was all about. So, it wasn't a shock when they went there. They at least knew where they were going and were a little bit familiar because they had visited. And also, Mom was 9. I think there was 3 years in between all the girls. So Aunt Linda would have been 6, Mama 9, Aunt Gloria 12, and Aunt Pat 15 when they went to the orphanage. So Mom was there from when she was 9 till she was, I think she was already 18 when she left. 17, 18. I think she was 18. Okay, there's that. Now what do we need to do? Just glue this down and put our sticker on, right? So anyway, I got some more information about that. And I know Grandpa was killed, so like in was a motor vehicle accident, but there's a story there, and I wanted to get more information about that, more information about exactly how old she was when she went to the orphanage, what she remembered, some names, just different things like that. Some more background on her that I'm sure she had talked about over the years and my carrot brain had forgotten. Oh, that's cute. So yeah, I ended up with like 4 pages worth of notes, guys. So I was really excited about that. I mean, the book's going to be serious, and, well, it's not, I don't know how to explain it. It's like the real true story about my life and all of the horrific events that I had to go, or situations that I had to go through as a child, with no sugarcoating. But there will be some humor in there, like, I had said one part in there, because like I said, I've started writing the book, about, just how God had a sense of humor. So, I mean, there's going to be some humorous punchlines in there, because I didn't want it to be such a depressing book that nobody did nothing but sit there and cry the whole time, which I know some people like those books. But with you guys, and I'm not going to, because this is YouTube, and it is intended for people 18 or over, but you never know when someone underage may end up on my video. I would not want them to end up on a video with horrific details in that video to traumatize them. That's why I've never shared with you guys the actual specifics. But anyway, I'm done, so I'm going to stop rambling about that. But yes, I am excited, nervous. This is probably something that's going to be quite a few years in the making. But yeah, I got off track. But anyway, my friend, I was like, okay, if I write a book, I'm going to need some kind of illustrations or pictures. And I remember what the house looked like I grew up in, but it's been since torn down. I don't think anyone has pictures of it, or anyone I could ask anyway, or feel comfortable asking for pictures. So I just did some Googling of the certain siding that was on that house, and it was called, I don't remember, but it's like almost like shingle siding on that old house. She happened to come in the store where I work Sunday, so I was thinking about her as far as illustrations, and I was sharing it with her. And guys, she is all on board to do my illustrations. And of course, I told her, who knows if it's even going to come to fruition. Who knows if it'll ever be anything spectacular. I told her it may just end up being like a, see, I don't even know what you call this stuff, but like, you write a book and then manuscript, yeah, you send the manuscript off to places and try to get someone to publish it. I told her it may just end up being a manuscript with lots of spelling errors and grammar errors everywhere, because you guys know I struggle with that. But anyway, she's going to do the illustrations, and I'm super excited about that. She's amazing anyway. Alright guys, here we go. Hashtag Shop My Stash 2023. Every second and fourth Monday of every month during the year of 2023. And again, this is all about using your stash. It is an open collaboration hosted by me. You can jump in and out whenever you want. Yeah, just post your videos on the first and second Monday, or if you post your pictures on social media, please tag me and use the hashtag so I can find it, because I would love to see your creations and know that you're participating, so I can properly thank you for that participation. Alright guys, so here we go. So we have, okay, I'll show you these up close a little bit as best as my stuff will focus. And then we have the prototype. So we made 4 that could go in our stash. So the project for April the 10th, which will be the next one, is, drumroll please, decorated guest check. So just decorate a guest check any way you want, using things from your stash. Don't go out and buy anything. If you don't have guest checks, then just make something up that would be about the size of a guest check, and just do it that way. If you have letter stamps, you could also just make your own. Get you a piece of paper, from a book or from this or that. And if you have letter stamps, you can stamp the word guest check on the top of it. It's kind of a faux guest check, ever how it is you want to do it. Or it could just be, the size of a guest check. But yeah, just decorate that using what's in your stash. Thank you all so much for your participation and your support. And I love you guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.